Hello everybody, I'm Symes and this is Robin.
Hello, I'm Robin, and I have a hat.
He has a hat, apparently.
Yep.
And
I
welcome.
borrowed it from my llama. He's on the
Welcome
top of the tree.
to episode 18 of Stone Mirrors, the Christmas episode.
Ho, ho, ho. This is why I'm wearing a hat.
In this episode, in all likelihood, absolutely nothing seasonal will happen whatsoever. But there is a reindeer down here, so there you are. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to the reindeer,
The reindeer who is
who's probably going to get eaten.
gigantic and quite fat, apparently. So,
Yep.
anyway, quick recap. Stuff happened. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were
A slightly
with dwarves, no less.
a slightly longer recap. We've captured a minotaur in our cages, and we have a lot of goblins as well. Who, if everything has gone according to plan, we have stripped of armor and weapons,
So we can throw them down into
so we can throw them
that
into
pit
the
of
murder
death.
hole. Other things have happened. All of our turkey and duck chicks have grown up, so I have designated some of
Immense
those.
warring.
Some of those for slaughter. Our llamas started fighting with each other,
Llama death match.
so I gave them a slightly larger pasture. I've dug out a bit extra, and also we have some grown-up spare males now, so they are in the slaughter queue as well.
That'll teach them to be so studly.
And also, apparently at some point, a forgotten beast got in. Because down here, in this hole, there's a load of forgotten beast ichor. So
That's not good.
a forgotten beast came in, our dwarves fought it, and apparently it's dead.
Wow.
So there you are. Because down here in this dead things list somewhere, there it is, Oshaquathist, forgotten beast, so they killed it. Never
Our
even...
forgotten beast's quite gnarly.
They can be. This one had some nasty spittle, if I remember correctly, but apparently it's dead, so, you know.
Oh, we ought to have a look and maybe check that
I suppose
where it
whatever.
came in.
But I think it may have swum through the fortifications that we had, letting water through from the caves way down here. Our first water supply, which is in the depths, this one. I think
right.
he may have swum through here. So we can block that off, and I will get to doing that at some point, but not right now.
Okay.
And there are merchants arriving. Hooray!
It's all go, frankly.
And we have a crazy dwarf sitting in this workshop demanding silk.
Yep.
And the merchants may have some silk, so that crazy dwarf may not go crazy and may not try and murder everyone. So that'll be good. So let's
Yeah.
find out what happens, shall we? On,
Engage.
as they say, with the show.
Yeah. On with the dwarfing.
And the merchants are coming in.
Look
Dwarves
at all
are
those cages.
Dwarves are all running around. We have a lot of cages. I've decided to change this a little bit. I'm going to put walls here on either side of the
Yeah.
entrance, and so we can put a doggy down there. Oop. Oh,
That's-
no. Cancelled the strange mood, went insane, has gone berserk. This is not a good thing. Just so you know.
So he's
is
the
bad.
frothing at the mouth has moved to a weaponry sort of bent.
Gone for it. He may not try and kill people with weapons, but will almost certainly try to kill people, so... where's our Hammer Dwarf squad? Squad C. Squad C. Murder the insane dwarf. Thanks. In fact, let's get all of the squads in on the murdering.
Yeah, that
and
mate of
D
yours.
as well.
Go
You know,
and do it
he's
again.
gone a bit mad, so if you wouldn't mind just going and filling him full of crossbow bolts, that would be awesome. Thanks ever so.
Is this not going to depress our dwarves? They had to go and off one of their number.
Almost certainly, yes. I don't know whether...
But probably less depressing than getting offed by said number.
Well, yes, and I don't know. He's going to go and try and smash things or kill people, and so we should probably... So there's already... Oh, has some blood on them, so they've already started a fight.
He smelt blood.
So I suppose we should follow them and see what they do. Hanging around. I think our military already showed up, and I think just murdered them. So, yay, go military!
Quick.
Military are not messing about.
Go people with 20 sticks.
Let's have a quick look at the reports here. The Craftsdwarf is fighting. Yes, has been struck down.
Like a dog.
Bashed to death with a crossbow by the look of it. Yeah, there was an axe dwarf. No, one of the Marks dwarves still carry their axes, and so that one is apparently currently an axe dwarf. So smacked the craft dwarf in the head with the pickaxe, and that pretty much did it, tearing apart the brain through the leather hood. Yep.
Yeah.
Go
After
team.
your brain goes, it's a bit downhill.
That's it. It's all downhill from there once your brain's gone. But Go team dispatched the insane craft dwarf with remarkable speed. Well done. Well done us. Kind of. Ish, sort of.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose the purchase of silk is less urgent now, but we may as well buy some anyway, I suppose. Someone was probably married to them, so they're probably not very happy,
Yeah, they might find it slightly depressing.
It's like, oh, really? What, in the head with a pickaxe, you say?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem good.
That may
And
put
there
off
is the Weaver's mutilated corpse. And
Oh dear.
I think he knocked some teeth out. Yeah, knocked some teeth out. There's the Weaver's arm. There's the Weaver's right foot. There's Mark Dwarf's left hand, although I think that was there from before. So yeah, dead. Knocked some people's teeth out, but dead. So I think I did tell them to build some more coffins way down in the coffin zone, which is down here
in the
somewhere.
coffin hanger.
The coffin area, yes, which is down here. So actually, yeah, there'll be a coffin here that's probably done already, which I just need to say use for burial. Like that. And someone dead already in there.
Dead.
Anyway, so yeah, so that didn't turn out as well as it might have.
No. So instead
Shall
of
we
getting
say?
an inspired craftsman, we got a pile of dead people.
Yes, we got a pile of teeth and a corpse. Can we trade here? We can trade. Hooray!
Do they want some teeth? We seem to have come into some.
We've got some teeth. We've got some goods to sell them, which is nice. We've got this finished goods bin. I think this is a human caravan. I think. Yeah.
What sort of things they bring? Pie?
It's all kinds of stuff, but I've got some quality goods to sell them. This is good. I am happy.
Yeah, from the inspired people that didn't go completely
Wow,
nuts.
this bin is worth 13,000 because it's all super high quality bone stuff and stuff that's been encrusted with gems as well. Kick ass.
Excellent.
I don't, do we need to trade anymore? I don't think we do. I think I might save that bin for somebody else actually. Because what we can do when the dwarf caravan shows up is if we've got any stuff left over, we can just give it to the king. So here, king.
Here, kingy.
And the king will be all, ooh, and then want to come and live with us, and that'll be
Pucker.
nice. This is crap stuff, apparently. Oh, we've got this high quality amulet here as well. So high quality earring. That's quite a lot of cash. Let's buy loads of stuff from them. I want bloody clay.
Dwarf hair crown. That's
yeah, it's a bit weird, but that's not. We didn't actually make that, which is why it's grey.
yeah.
So someone else brought that in. Let's buy all the trees as per usual, because we do always want trees.
We always want larches.
Yes, and other trees. Oops.
Missed out the ash there.
I may have done, or it might just be. Oh, I did mix it. Sometimes it just doesn't display properly. They have a lot of trees. I'm liking this. Wow, they have a huge amount of trees.
Well, we did say we wanted trees.
Well, this is the human caravan though, so we didn't ask for anything at all from these because you can't. So they just brought absolutely tons of trees. So yeah, brilliant. Let's just buy a couple of ropes as well. Why not? Ropes. If they've got some bins of leather and cloth, we'll buy those because that's always useful as well. And we'll always buy some cages. We've got another reindeer in a cage. Yeah,
Maybe buy some extra clothing.
Yeah, I think we're better off making it. But yes, we should still do that. Our clothing,
Emergency pants.
our clothing shop is free again now that the insane dwarf has been killed. So,
Yeah.
Black
Well,
bear blood.
We need to do what any responsible person does at this point, which is loot the corpse.
I think we've probably done that already, to be honest. They don't tend to hang around. That's not... We can buy the stuff and melt it down, but I don't... Yeah. Seems like just a pain. What else have we got? Stop paging down rather than... Well, we could buy the sand from them because it comes in bags, and that's useful.
Buy some sand, get a free bag.
Free bag. It's a bargain. Buy this horse leather bag. It's all mixed up as well. Let's just buy some more bags. A wombat leather bag.
Wombat.
That's probably enough bags. Let's buy all this leather as well. And all of this cloth. You know, if only... Although I don't actually see any silk cloth on them yet. Another leather bin. Cloth bin. Still no silk, so they might not have had any. So I was just saying, if
they
only
still
they'd
would have gone nuts.
Yeah, if only they'd come earlier, but I don't think they've got any silk at all. At least not so far. Let's buy all of this stuff.
Yeah.
We actually might need to give them some more goods at this rate, but just keep buying leather.
Well, you can always swap over the bins we're selling them.
Yeah. Wouldn't buy any prepared grizzly bear hearts.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, it's kind of... I need cheese. Yeah, I don't think, because we've getting £6,000 worth of goods off them, I don't think they'll be happy with a profit of only 1642. But we do have some super high quality stuff in this other bin.
Yeah.
So we don't necessarily need to tell them the whole entire bin. We can just go, well, how about we give you this, which now makes your profit twice as much as it was before.
Yeah.
That's roughly 50% over the value of the goods they're giving us, so maybe they'll be fine with that. Let's give it a try. Thief trade. Seems ecstatic. Well, there you are.
Hurrah.
And now I can turn that off, and we can go back to what we were doing, which will now include carrying loads of stuff downstairs, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
lamenting our dead dwarf.
Lamenting the dead dwarf, continuing to lament. Oh, they're building these walls now, which I asked them to build, which is quite good. Building some of these floors up here. The way I'm building the battlements, I'm going to build them round the outside rather than on top of the wall, so they need a little kind of extra bit of scaffolding, which is what this is about. Which I will then remove once the battlements have been placed.
Yeah.
So let's do that now. Fortification. So you can place it on along their side like that. Ooh, that is not the direction that I wanted to do that in. Let's do it this way. And then that one in the middle. And we'll leave that be for now. Right. So, no silk cloth, but it's now no longer important. So, whatever. Yeah, they're hauling all of the trees in now. That's good. We can turn them into charcoal and turn the charcoal into steel. And if we look at our stocks screen, page down to bars, we can see that we have 40 steel bars now.
Good stuff.
So I think we should make some steel mail armor. So let's add that job. Steel mail. Steel mail shirts, 10. And steel high boots too, I think. 10 sets of those. That'll help get our hammer dwarfs on there. Fully armoured up.
And it will be fully hammer time.
It will. How are we doing cage-wise? Hauling stuff in. Hauling. There's another cage being placed. now. There's a miner going to do it. Lots of hauling. How are things going down by the murder hole? Need to. This lever has not been linked up yet, so that still needs to happen before we can do anything with this. There's all the trees that we just bought. That stockpile was nearly empty before, so we bought a lot of trees. And oh yeah, we bought a reindeer as well, didn't we?
Yep.
So we should put the reindeer in the Reindeer Pasture, which is this one. I'll find our new reindeer. What is in a cage somewhere? That one there. Marvellous.
Ho ho ho.
Quite. So something vaguely seasonal happened after all. We bought a reindeer.
Yeah.
Marvellous. Look at all these dogs we've got as well.
Yeah, we could put antlers on them.
We could. I was thinking we could just kill them, but you know that's your way works.
You could turn them into guard dogs.
We could turn them into guard dogs. That's. I mean, what I was saying before about building walls up here by the gate is that we make a narrower entrance and then we put guard dogs in the way so that nothing can kind of sneak around.
Yeah.
And there's actually space for a wall here now because that one's been removed. You see, so I can tell them to get on and build that wall. And yeah, it's all kind of
all go
ticking on, really, I suppose. How's it going up here? Oh, they're starting to build those fortifications. I'll check if they've built any of the doors that I wanted them to build. No, but it's all queued now, so. How's it going down in the noble quarters? Oh, then this is the mayor's quarter, which has been kind of kitted out, and these you put stone slabs in rooms, and that makes them more valuable as well.
Yeah.
So they have multiple uses, these stone slabs. So let's have a look and see if that's made the mayor happy. And the answer is no, because he wants decent, and all he has is regular. And it's just. Well, we do have other options regarding attempting to make them happy, which is just like put statues in rooms and stuff. So
yeah.
We can try and do that as well. And also when we get round to finally engraving things, and engraving the walls and floors of that room will make it better too.
Yeah.
Oh, I told them to do some irrigation through these holes, which is why there's now water in here.
Okay, cool.
I don't know how well it's working, to be honest. Because there's not a lot of water in there, but they are busy doing other things. I think some of them with a bucket there are going to do some more. I say I told them to do irrigation, that's not technically what I told them to do. What I actually did was make a big zone here and say, this zone is a pond, and then they try and fill it up.
Now that's like a godlike power, say, this I have decided is a pond.
I decree that this is a pond, and they're like, well, it's not.
But it's a load of rock. You've dug a hole.
It's just a load of holes.
Well, obviously you need to make it a pond.
Yes, fill this up, and then they go, all right, we'll try and fill it up. But obviously it's just this massive empty hole underneath, and there's apparently only one guy running back and forth with a bucket right now.
Yes, master,
So
I
that's
make your pond for you.
Really not going to work very well.
No.
As we can see.
At least there's 2 blocks of level 1 water there.
Yeah,
it's all go.
There's a little bit of water there, and we've got 5 more tiles which will be covered in mud, but I don't think it's really going to happen very much. There's someone carrying a mechanism there, which I think might mean it's going to link this lever up. Yes, that looks like that's what's happening. Oh, I told them to dig out these walls as well, so that the Mox Dwarves had more room to move around when they were surrounding the murder hole.
Ah, that's a good plan, yeah.
So
Murder Hole Mark II.
Murder Hole.
Yeah, we'll just throw things down there and shoot.
Oh, apparently the mayor has put a ban on certain exports. Let's see.
Yeah?
Export of large pots prohibited. This mayor obviously has a large pots fetish because he demanded that we make some, and now he's prohibited the export of them.
He's all about the pots.
Clearly, yeah. Right, we should also always be making bone crafts, which we are currently not doing. So,
oh, because we got that super bonecraft person.
Yeah, and they are our main kind of trading staple, really.
Yeah. All those people saying, go to those dwarves. Oh, they'll get you lots of stone. No, they're all about bones.
All about bones and
necromantic dwarves.
making things out of dead stuff. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Right, they're kind of cleaning up in this room, and
We can chuck more people down and kill them.
Exactly. I think this lever's been catching up now. It has. Hurrah! So,
Aha, the new door.
the new bridge.
Yep. Bridge/wall.
And also up here, because we've got this pile of stuff, which is quite a large pile of stuff. It's mostly rock, actually, but there's a bunch of stuff. There's a pickaxe there for some reason. There's not a lot of weapons there. I mean, if we'd stripped all of those goblins of their weapons, I would honestly have expected there to be more.
Yeah.
To be completely frank with you, so I'm a bit dubious about whether that worked properly, and I might just tell them to do it again just to make absolutely certain. On these 4 and this one here. I don't think the minotaur had any weapons on him anyway. And then again, can't just cancel the dumping on the cages themselves. And we'll just do that again and make sure didn't miss anything. And if loads of dwarves come up and start moving stuff around, then we'll know that we did. But it didn't seem to be. So the next thing you do is you go to designations again, and you go to reclaim, and you reclaim everything on the dump tile, like that. And then the dwarves will go and take them to the appropriate stockpiles.
To the stockpiles.
And that's all good. There's all running around doing I don't know what. They seems to be carrying a chest or something. Oh, that's a miner. Alright, so when the miners are finished, because we want to get the miners out of the way before we start messing about with anything down here. We'll wait for the miners to finish that, and then we'll start throwing people into the hole again.
As you do.
We could throw the minotaurs and the goblins in the hole together, and they might fight each other.
Yeah, less training though.
Yes, but it would be quite amusing.
But more deathmatchy.
More deathmatchy. Right. Anyway, let's pull the lever. Let's make sure this is working properly. Should be someone on lever duty along directly. And
it's an important duty.
It is. The lever is pulled. Drawbridge is up. That's how it should be. All right. Let's throw some people down the pit.
Whee!
Pond information. Let's see what we got here. Where are they? There's your minotaur. We'll throw that in.
Throw him in.
Throw the minotaur in. We'll throw the minotaur in, and we'll throw all the goblins in, and we'll throw this peregrine falcon in. Because
won't the peregrine falcon fly out?
Well, we've closed off all of the exits now. Now that drawbridge is done properly, so it should be fine.
Oh, that goes all the way to the ceiling.
Yeah. It's the height of the full tile. So we'll throw everybody in. Like
Nothing can possibly go wrong.
And also we'll bring squads up. Squad A.
And send them down to the shooting gallery.
Move to there. Squad B. Move to there. Oh, hang on, I'm press move first. Move to there. And squad C. No, squad D. Because D is a Mark's Dwarf squad. Move to there. Alright. Let's get on with it. It'll take a little while for the squads to show up because they have to go and get their equipment and whatever first.
Yeah.
But these dwarves, I think, are going upstairs to do all of the pit throwing. Yeah, that's happening. There's a load of goblins in the pit, and the minotaur is killing the goblins.
Excellent.
Goblins,
he will be rewarded.
Goblin and the minotaur are fighting, and the other goblins are just milling about, which presumably means they don't have any weapons on them.
Oh yeah, we took all them off, didn't they?
I think so. I see some bolts flying into the pit now.
Oh.
Yep.
It's
That's
like
definitely
gladiatorial
happening.
games, except
twang.
less fair.
Goblins dying.
What's the blue ones?
Dead.
Ah.
I'm not sure exactly why they go blue or whichever colour, but they are definitely dead.
Yeah.
And I think the flashing X means they're immobilised.
The Minotaur's having a great time.
Minotaur's running around going, ah, but has run out of goblins to kill almost.
Yeah.
I think he's also going, they're shooting me, why? Then they are
killing all these goblins like they wanted.
Twang, twang. Go team.
Go team murder.
Go team death. The Minotaur went unconscious briefly there, I think.
Yeah.
And yes, stationary and being shot. Twang, twang.
It's just one goblin left.
More twanging. One goblin, one Minotaur remain.
Yep.
The squad's not exactly at full strength there, but whatever.
Yeah, so as soon as they're dead, we open it up so we can clean up the mess.
Yep. Some of them are trying to sleep in the middle of shooting things in the face. The Minotaur's dead.
There's a big M.
Turned into a capital M. Hooray! The Goblin's dead too.
Hey, lower the drawbridge and clean up the mess.
I think that's it. Yeah, I think they're all gone. Murdered.
Victory!
Let's just make absolutely certain.
Victory in Operation Murder.
There's nobody at all on there, and let's see who this forgotten beast is, just in case. The Deep Gristle, who is nowhere near our fortress, but I think we need to sort out sealing that off as well. Right. Anyway, back to the murder hole, which is full of dead things.
As it's now cheerily called.
I'm going to call it nothing else. A, B, and D. Go back to whatever you were doing. Okay. And
was the area in there designated for cleanup then, or something?
They'll clean up automatically if they can get to it. So,
okay.
So we'll just pull a lever and open the drawbridge again, and the dwarves can
throw
go
the
back to what they were
switch.
doing. Bye.
Here comes our lever man.
There seems to be sort of. What's this? Shouldn't be up here. What is that? It's it's a goblin tooth which must have flown out of the pit, and that's another one. That must have been when the Minotaur was fighting them. It must have punched them so hard their teeth were flying out. Let's have a look at the combat reports, because that should be funny. Here's the Minotaur. Oh, this is the Minotaur being shot, but we've got a few pages of combat report to look through. Wow, that's a lot of combat report.
Yeah.
The Goblin Axeman looks surprised by the ferocity of the Minotaur's onslaught. And the Minotaur is goring the Goblin.
The old horn trick.
The Minotaur takes the Goblin Axeman down by the cow leather trousers.
That just sounds wrong.
Well, that means the Goblin Axeman was wearing trousers as well, which means we didn't actually manage to strip them of everything, which... That didn't work properly.
Decided against stripping the Goblin of his pants.
Well, that didn't work properly. I don't really know why, but whatever. Goblin. The Minotaur is definitely just winning all of these fights. The Goblin Axeman's going, ah! Minotaur just punches the Goblin Axeman in the head, bruising the muscle and tearing apart the upper spine's nervous tissue.
That's just horrible.
And then having murdered the axeman, by the look of it, switches to a pikeman. There's a lot of this. It all seems to be largely the same.
Largely horrible.
At this point now, the Minotaur is jumping away from bolts being fired at it.
Yeah.
And then copper bolts strike the Minotaur in the upper body. Having trouble breathing, lodges firmly in the wound.
Death, death, death.
So, still fighting all the goblins. And the Minotaur bites the goblin in the lower body, latches on firmly and shakes them around. I like that. And then the Minotaur gets shot in the heart. And
that's not good for him, really.
And a major artery is opened. And that was pretty much the end of that. So that's good.
Yeah.
And this is just Goblin Axeman being murdered by a Minotaur. Actually, that's Goblin Axeman being shot to death. And also being murdered by a Minotaur. So, excellent. Hooray! I claim that as a success.
Yeah,
sounds
good to me.
Get all of these corpses out of here, though. So, they are coming to do it now.
Yeah, loot the bodies.
There's the Minotaur corpse
More bones
going away, and some goblin corpses. Right, so yeah, good. That was a successful operation of our system. more or less.
Yeah. Operation Murder Hole.
Threw them all in the hole, shot them all to death, and good practice for the Marks Dwarves. All of these cages look like they've been placed now. So that's a good place to end our special
Hurrah!
seasonal celebratory episode of murdering.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, 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 you're all dead. So, thanks everybody for watching, and come back
Merry
next
Christmas.
time when maybe we'll catch some more stuff to murder.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.